Okay, we should be good. I got it.
Okay, good. We're back in session. It's 5:10. Our apologies for delaying. There was no action taken in closed session. And before we move on to approve the minutes of the last meeting, I'd like to move the presentation that we have up now. So with your permission, we'll do that.
Skyline presentation. We'll let you guys go. Oh, okay.
Oh, you want? It's pretty wild. Wow, it's wild.
Oh, you're in STC. Oh, they gotta come around. Oh, okay. What do they have?
Yes. Very good. Oh, they're about 20 years.
How are you? I think it's about bringing back your high thing. And I look at it like, oh, I see it.
Your age on that. When they were in the back practice. I love this news. They do a sketch, a skit. They started there. Very good. Very good.
I'm
So,
getting. Yeah, hold up.
very good.
We have a new system, Mr. Doki, so I'm probably just gonna have to click through it for
If
you.
it doesn't work, no worries.
It will.
My guys will adjust.
It's not that, it's everything logged me out. And it's just going very slow. And there we go. That's the wrong one?
Yeah, it's okay.
That's what I have.
So that's what you said.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that's from me. There it is, this one.
No worries. Our technology.
Not a fan of
The only thing that
technology.
makes us stronger is technology.
Learning.
Yes, I do.
Yep. Yep. Where'd it go?
Where?
Not that one. Sorry, kiddos. You guys probably could have got this pulled up real fast.
Because we're all watching you.
Right? I mean, I'm not turning bright red or anything at all.
You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. Okay, how about that? Let's give that a go.
Just check my screen. Good, that's it.
All right.
Okay, you guys are ready. Are you gonna run this or?
It's just on this one laptop, so I'm not sure how you want to do it.
Okay, you guys are ready.
Hello, Madam Superintendent and members of the board. With your permission, we, the Skyline North Student Council, would like to update you on recent and upcoming events. Do you have your permission?
Please proceed.
Mr. President.
Madam Vice President.
Madam Secretary, Mr. Treasurer, Madam Ways and Means, Madam Fire Marshal, Madam Public Relations, Madam Public Relations Assistant, Mr. Room 7 Rep, Mr. Room 13 Rep, Mr. Room 14 Rep.
Madam Superintendent and members of the board. Skyline created another video welcoming students back. This time they brought a number of community members in to create a parody of Moana. Room 7 features condition at the pool for 5 days learning basic, intermediate, advanced, and rescue swimming. Additionally, they applied their skills in not time underwater and multiple buoyancy measurement labs.
The Performing Arts Club completed their kinder through 5th grade auditions for the many disguises of Robin Hood. They are now in their second week of rehearsals.
Kindergarten has held their first tradition, Kindergarten Grandparents Day. Students put on a performance of singing and dancing and introduced their grandparents. Everyone enjoyed assembly. Skyline has completed their IRD diagnostic. Teachers have been reviewing the quantitative data to adjust their instruction for student success. CPR first aid training has already started. By participating, students have earned their AHA certification. Construction at Skyline continues after crews work tirelessly to build new shade structures. Since the first week of school, outdoor and indoor gardening has been keeping students busy with soil planting and managing their plants. Students in Room 7 have been including fresh salad their works for the past week. Currently, Skyline is running a coupon book and chocolate bar sales. Additionally, students have held a ribbon show while learning about the 4 Ps. Prize, product, place, and promotion. Team Blue Horizon is continuing the work focusing on social success challenge. One of Skyline's alumni continues to build her music resume by just being accepted into the San Bernardino Symphony Orchestra and Young Youth Ensemble. We had just done our first awards day. To the theme, Mixed Matching. Dr. McDonald and staff have been working on introductory meetings for ELAC, SSC, and PBIS.
On Friday, September 22nd, Skyline North celebrated the birthday of what would have been the 11th birthday of Chloe Vigil, a longtime student of Skyline North Elementary who recently lost her battle to cancer. At every single lunch, there were dance parties in her honor because Chloe loved to dance. Services are taking place in Georgia, where she had recently gone for treatment on the 30th of September. There will be live streaming of those services, and if anyone wants information for how to view those services, they can call the office at Skyline North, 760-255-6090.
Skyline's upcoming events include ELAC September 29 at 5 p.m., Showtime September 30th, SSC October 2nd at 3:45 p.m. Go Blue against bullying, World Day of Bullying Prevention, Wear Blue, Apex Leadership by Example October 7th, Fall Festival October 11th from 4 to 7 p.m., and the Many Disguises of Robin Hood production November 6th and November 8th.
Madam Superintendent and members of the board, do you have any questions for us?
Any members of the board have questions for?
How'd you guys make it look that easy?
No,
You guys did an awesome job.
Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time and have an awesome Skyline evening.
Thank you, Dr. McDonald.
Just kidding.
All over here. Guys gotta be up there shaking my feet. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. I know, I feel my nose.
Okay, at this point, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the September 12th meeting.
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on, business from the floor. The board meeting is a business meeting of the board held in public forum to comply with the Brown Act. It is not a town hall meeting with the board. This is a time for citizens to present problems or questions they feel the board should discuss. Individuals are encouraged to address the full board, not individual board members. The law prohibits the board from taking action on items not on the agenda. Request to speak cards should be filled out in advance and presented to the superintendent executive assistant. Instructions for submitting remote public comments can be found on our website, busdk12.com, under the tab Board of Trustees. The board has a policy of limiting any speaker to not more than 3 minutes. Do we have some?
We do. We have 2 comments, request to speak cards this evening. And the first one I have is from Manny Lopez, KDUC Radio.
Yes, good evening, folks. Manny Lopez. I do a morning show on the radio at KUC, with that Manny in the morning. And I showed up to work this morning and I was inundated with like at least 40 calls. I got about 40 calls. They were asking me about the football game and what took place there, what happened, if there were arrests made or any charges. The public has questions and they want to know what's happening. And I think we have an obligation and responsibility here to provide that information to them. I will make our stations available to anyone here on the board, starting with the superintendent, if they would like to come on the radio with me and talk to the public. Not necessarily about this incident, and you know, it's a whole plan. Maybe we'll take some calls, they can ask the questions, whoever's gonna be on the air with us. And let me just take a minute to say, I've been here in this town 20 years when we bought these radio stations. And educators, my families are educators. My daughter is a principal, my son is a teacher. And in the Los Angeles area. So I have a big heart for education. It's part of the family. So I know, I listen to my daughter's stories, my son's stories. He works with children with autism, which is really special, I think. So, you know, I hear that educational side coming from them and their friends and, you know, associates. So education, you know, but we can't allow these types of things to happen that took place. You may have heard about the situation in Victorville as well. And then ironically, we have one up here in Barstow. And, you know, our children are our most important, I don't want to say commodity, but they're the most important thing in our lives. They're our future. They could be sitting in your seats with me. So we have to take care of our children, and we cannot allow them to be assaulted this way. I hate to say an assault because I don't know really what happened. My partner, who come up behind me, he was actually there at the game. I wasn't. But what concerned me is all the phone calls that I got. I had a couple of moms crying on the telephone. And that wasn't even their kid. But they said that, you know, this could have been all these little children that were here, it could have been any one of these kids. I don't know how severe the problem was there. You know, you hear all these different stories, but I'm not going to talk about any of that because I don't know what the facts are. But I want to reach out, and I've done this before, maybe 15 years ago, when there were some things happening here at the board, and we came in and offered our services, and they complied. I will say that I'd like to thank Mr. Chavez, because he has been providing us, since his conception here, with information, public service. It's all good stuff. And we have been, it's not run as often as it should be because it's public service. We'd like to do something maybe a little bit more solid with you guys in the future. But public service, you know, in any type of situation, public service and a commercial radio station kind of sometimes get pushed to the back because our commercial runs are, you know, what our customers are paying for. But we have done live interviews with Mr. Chavez, and it's been very informative. And we would like to keep that going. And like I said, I will offer my services of the radio to any of the board members that would like to come on and talk about what's going on here. And the super, welcome, congratulations. You have a great group of people that you're working with here. Our teachers are awesome. I hear nothing but great things about some of the schools here. So, but I am very concerned. I mean, I got all these calls in one day. I was trying to do a radio show and I'm picking up the phone and saying, I'm saying, well, call back later, and I'm in the middle of a show and I'd love to talk to you. But the fact that I got that many phone calls asking about what happened, I didn't have the details. So I don't know how we should handle that. So one of the parents even told me that the principal was terminated. And I hope not, but that's probably one of them rumors. That's why I said I'm not discussing any of the facts. I maybe want to leave it to you. We're also going to be speaking with the chief of police from Barstow, give him the opportunity to explain his officer's actions.
Mr. Lopez, I'll be certain to reach out to you.
Okay.
Either myself or Mr. Chavez will be certain to reach out to you and have a conversation.
All right, well, I appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work. Go educators. All right, Manny Lopez, thank you guys.
And then Roland
Do you
Loa.
have a system where you have a warning, like a minute or 2 minute warning?
We do, yeah.
That's what we rang earlier, but.
Yeah, it goes off.
Can you have the 1 minute till the end?
I'll raise our hand or something.
Hey, my name's Roland Ulloa. We own the radio stations here in town. We own the 5, we own 4 in English and 1 in Spanish. We own the Duck. We own El Portal en Español. We carry USC football and Laker basketball. And I wanted to compliment you on what you're doing. We like the progress. We like the energy, and we want you to do good. Absolutely. I was at a game Friday night, and you got a good football team, okay? Man, they're good, and you got a good coach. And the bleachers were packed, okay? Good game. Barstow was winning 6-3 at the half. Yeah, good game. The other team had twice our ball players. Heck, their cheerleading staff was 40. We have about 15. I had outgunned from the get-go, okay? So we're doing all right, plugging away. Then there's a little fight, a little scuffle, high school thing, kids being kids, by the bathroom, okay? I was in the stands, 40-yard line, I didn't see anything, but hey, kids being kids. But the next thing I saw, I've never seen in my life, and I'm asking you not to allow this to happen at your school. What I saw next was, from coming around over 150 yards from the other side of the field, I saw 2 police cruisers. Blue lights, red lights, screaming up the sideline. Between the sideline, you had cheerleaders, the band, you had more cheerleaders, screaming up the sideline. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, what has happened here? What this did, it scared the heck out of the people in the bleachers. They started to leave. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I've never seen it, and I've gone to 1,000 games. I've never seen something like that. You can't allow that. You can't allow this over-aggressive police enforcement at your school. You had 10, thank you, you had 10 officers there, 2 undercover, for a little girls' fight? And you scared the hell out of everybody. You put a chill on the audience. You put a chill on the future audience. You put a chill on the football team. These are kids. After this happened, the whole team just unraveled. I mean, you can see it in living color. Amazing. Penalties here, penalties there. The whole spirit in the stadium was a cloud. It killed the game. It absolutely killed the game. You don't need this kind of excessive enforcement at your game. These are kids. This is a high school. You don't want to criminalize these kids. You got a kid that got hurt. I'm a practicing lawyer. I look at liability. Victorville's looking down the barrel of a whole bunch of liability by body slamming that little girl like they did. This kid here, there's a kid here that got his neck squeezed by an undercover officer. He's gotten hurt. You don't need this. We're trying to build the city back, build the reputation of the city back, build a reputation of the school back. How many minutes? That's it?
That's it.
Okay, last comment. You're doing really good. You don't need this kind of over enforcement. These are children. Please, I'm asking you, never do this again. It's not good for us. It's not good for business. It's not good for the school. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Move now to reports. Staff reports. Your district transfer first semester report, 2023-2024.
So we go to Ms. Norman.
For the 23-24 school year, interdistrict transfers for students entering in and entering out. For the first semester, we have like a summary, well, actually, there's a report in there, but I'll just summarize what's there. Basically, each year we have reasons for students to want to transfer in or out. Basically, the reasons for them going in is like for maybe out childcare, child special mental or physical health needs, or to complete a school year when parents or guardians move. Also to allow students to remain in their permanent school or with their graduating class, or to allow seniors to attend the same school that they have attended their junior year. And then the last one is like, the one we have majority of the time is when parents work in those particular areas. So in summary, the total ADA, average daily attendance loss for the 23-24 first semester is $538,859.16. The total ADA for the 23-24 first semester of coming in, $77,928.30. So the difference for the loss of ADA, $460,930.86. So it's just a review, a summary, and this is a semester review. We'll do it again at the end of the year for average daily attendance.
Any questions?
I think Mr. Harold does.
No. I just have something separate that I had meant to speak with you about that's on here. It's coming up later, but
Does it need to be pulled?
yes.
Is it on the consent agenda?
No, it's after the consent, but as far as the contractual agreement,
Okay,
the
we'll have to
DEA,
do this.
yeah, I
Well,
been meant to talk to you about it, but
when we do the adoption of the agenda, then we can discuss it.
Okay, any questions, Carolyn? Okay, moving forward, monthly cash report.
Mr. Eaton?
So as of September 18th, 2023, we have $58,365,810.92.
Questions, comments? Becky, Doug? Superintendent's report.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, board members, staff, and guests. On Wednesday, September 13th, I hosted the first Parent Advisory Committee meeting for the 2023-2024 school year. Parents and our guardians, along with their principals, spent an hour learning about the importance of the committee's work and their roles and responsibilities. We discussed what the direction of the committee would be for the year and how pleased we were to have parents and guardians in attendance for every school site. I look forward to our next meeting on November 8th. On Monday, September 18th, Board of Trustees President Chris Okamura and myself attended the virtual Effective Boardsmanship Workshop on the Brown Act. The workshop was presented by the San Bernardino County School Boards Association, the San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools, and the Inland Personnel Council. The workshop provided information on California's Brown Act or open meeting law. Two veteran attorneys guided us through meeting conduct and rules, along with newer provisions of the open law. On Wednesday, September 20th, board members, staff, and guests were in attendance at the red ribbon cutting ceremony for Barstow Intermediate School. I'd like to thank Eugene Budici, Executive Director of Barstow Chamber of Commerce, for providing the red ribbon and extra large scissors for the event. BIS staff opened the campus to visitors, and BIS Principal Carrie Malden personally provided a guided tour of the campus. Afterwards, parents and guardians participated in the BIS Back to School event. As we come to the end of this month, I'd like to take a moment to remind everyone that September serves as Suicide Prevention Month. Recognizing when people in our lives are struggling with emotional pain and helping them feel comfortable to talk about it can help prevent mental health crises, including suicide. Learning the warning signs, knowing how to start a conversation, and knowing where to get professional help can make a powerful, life-changing difference. If you know someone experiencing a mental health crisis, please reach out for free help by calling 988 for free crisis counseling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I continue working on my desire to ensure every Barstow Unified School District student has an exceptional 2023-2024 school year. I'm very proud of our staff at BUSD. They are each focused and concerned for the welfare and academic success of every child attending BUSD.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Board reports and input. You want to start us off, Mike?
Yeah, the only things I really have to report was I went to the ribbon cuttings for both of them. They were both awesome, both great. Nice to walk to school, see what's going on with everything. And then on a somber note, I wanted to let everybody know that no parent should ever have to bury their child. That's horrible. I want to thank everybody here for stepping up, going to the schools and comforting our children. And hopefully we don't have to deal with this again, but I know the district's in good hands with everybody here.
Aaron?
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, just all the employees, whether here or listening on, just saying thank you. It's very appreciated.
Okay. I also would like to express my condolences in the events that happened during the past week. And so I agree that no parent should ever have to bury their child. And I hope that, I know that people in the district have stepped up to help and really appreciate that. It goes a long way. Also went to the ribbon cutting. It was very impressive. Gosh, we even had Miss Barstow, Miss T. Barstow there. Pretty nice. I also like to express my my gratitude for Skyline North and the presentation. They do an awesome job. And it'd be really great if we could have more schools do that.
We will.
For us. Be nice. Okay, thank you. A representative's report, BEA.
Student representatives report. Ms. Messina.
Oh, I'm sorry. Skipped right over you. I apologize.
Last night we had the academic award night, which I think went really well. Lots of families came to support their students, so that was great. Our seniors that signed up for Powder Puff have been practicing Mondays, Wednesdays, and some Saturdays to prepare for our Powder Puff game on October 4th at 7 p.m. And then our annual Bunny Burn is also going to take place on October 4th after the game, so stay tuned for that. Jostens was on campus today to help seniors order their cap and gowns if they choose. Otherwise, they can order it on jostens.com. And senior portraits are also being taken starting yesterday all the way up until Thursday.
All the time, cap and gown. Wow. Okay. Now, representative's report. BEA, would you like to go first?
Okay, so Stacia is unable to be here, so I'm going to be giving our presentation for tonight. Our special education teachers do have their SACE up and running, so that's a great thing for all of our, getting all of those IEPs into the new system, so that's a great thing. Stacia and I have had a couple of very productive meetings with Ms. Swearingen and Mr. Gutierrez, and we'd like to make that a monthly event so that we can keep that line of communication open. So thank you for listening to us and listening to all of our concerns.
Thank you. Do we have anybody here from CLCA?
CSA representative? I don't think so.
No? Okay. Personnel Commission.
Board members, guests. The next regularly scheduled meeting of the Personnel Commission is scheduled for Friday, October 20th at 3:30 p.m. Barstow currently has 346 classified employees. We have 5 recruitments open and 4 recruitments in the screening testing phase. Thursday, I'll be attending a job fair at the Mall of Victor Valley. Hopefully handing out a lot of flyers and information on jobs. Working here in Barstow. Barstow Youth Plan. Thank you.
Thank you. We move now to adoption of the agenda. And I see that we have one item to remove and 2 corrected copies.
Yes, and then I believe Mr. Eldrick had not to discuss.
It wasn't on the consent agenda, on the discussion items.
Okay.
L6A4 and L6A5. Close to the bottom.
The MOUs.
Okay,
Okay.
you're going to have to abstain. We won't have a quorum.
We'll bring it back next meeting.
Okay.
That was, I had been meaning to talk to you, but.
That's okay.
What's that going to do to our vote? What's that going to do to our?
Because we're going to have to pull them. So we're going to have to pull, you'll need to announce that we're going to have to pull items L4A4 and L4A5.
L6.
I don't see, I don't see a 6.
Yeah, 4, sorry, I
see 4.
Yeah, it was 4 and 5. I said L6, but meant L4.
Okay.
Oh, L6A5.
I'm saying L4, L6,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
L4 and L6A5.
And those are the
Roman numerals.
Yeah.
Those are the consent.
They're on the consent, so we'll need to pull L6, my apologies, I was saying it wrong.
I forget.
L6A4
Yeah.
and L6A5, because we will not have a quorum for the vote, and they will come back
Okay, so we
with,
won't bring those up.
you'll have to pull them. So they'll be pulled, and then they will come back to the agenda next board meeting.
Okay.
October-
Yes, we'll bring it back.
Okay, can we pull them now
Yes,
before we start?
yes, because you're getting ready to
Okay,
adopt the agenda.
We're going to pull, was it
L6A4.
L6?
Discussion, yeah. L6. Yeah, here we go. L6,
Oh, they're
A4.
in
so
the
we'll
discussion,
just go ahead and pull
Yeah.
this one, this one.
Okay.
Okay?
Never ends.
All right, do we have to vote on that to pull them or?
No, you just need to read out that you're going to pull L6.
Okay, we're going to pull on the discussion items. We're going to pull L6A4 and L6A5.
And then they'll come back next board meeting.
Okay? We'll bring them back next time.
And then now you can move to it. Is there anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay, and then you can get a motion and a second and approval.
Do you have any, are we going to vote on that?
You need to vote to approve the agenda.
Oh, okay.
We're just pulling those. You haven't
Okay.
approved the
Does
agenda,
anybody want to pull anything from the consent agenda?
other than what's already been stated.
No.
Okay. Can I have a motion to adopt the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is it good?
Okay. Moving to discussion items.
No, you need to go, now you need to go to consent. We just adopted the agenda.
Okay,
Now you need to go to
I'm
consent.
sorry.
That's okay.
I apologize.
No,
It's
you're
been a
fine.
while.
You're fine.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposition. Going to discussion now. Discussion items. L11, revision of board policies and regulations, section 3000. Have you had an opportunity to read through these? Okay, they're information only?
Their information only, they will come back at the October 10 board meeting for approval.
Okay. Can I have a motion to discuss L21, public hearing of adoption, resolution number 6, 2023-2024, pupil textbook and instructional materials program?
So moved.
Second.
Recommending the Board of Trustees adjourn to a public hearing to adopt Resolution 6, 2023-2024, pupil textbook and instructional materials program. Will adjourn at 5:44. Reconvene, 5:45. Recommending the Board of Trustees adopt resolution number 6, 2023-2024 for public textbook and instruction materials compliance for fiscal year 2023-2024, and authorize Deanna Swearingen, superintendent, to sign the certificates for the instructional materials fund realignment program. TK8 textbooks and instructional materials, 9-12 textbooks and instructional materials.
And Mr. Godfrey, do you have any follow-up information on this?
Yeah, we had 8 schools reviewed by the county this year. Anywhere between 4,000 and 8,000 books being counted by county teams that came in. I'm happy to report that we are all clear.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. L22, resolution number 4, 2023-2024 Red Ribbon Week, October 23rd to the 31st, 2023. Recommending the Board of Trustees adopt resolution number 4, 2023-2024 Red Ribbon Week within the Barstow Unified School District during the week of October 23rd to the 31st, 2023. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Godfrey? Okay, Ms. Fisher?
Red Ribbon Week, as you mentioned, will be October 23rd through the 31st. Our theme this year will be Be Kind to Your Mind, Live Drug-Free. And on Thursday, October 26th, will be recognized as Rock Red Day. I'm really trying hard not to mix up all of the R's and the W's.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yes, exactly. And so this is presented to the board for adoption.
Any questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Business services, L41, purchase order listing, 09-06-23 to 09-18, 2023. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Beaton?
So our purchase orders, we have 51 in total from September 6th, 2023 through September 18th, 2023, for a total of $628,233.46.
Any questions, comments?
I just had a small comment. Just wanted to say thank you. I'm not exactly sure who plans the different assemblies and events in there, but I did see them, and I think it's good that we're bringing some interesting stuff for the kids. So thank you for whoever's doing that.
It's all of us. But thank you. This is just a discussion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. L42, proposed agreement, AB 1200-2756, with Classified School Employees Association, Chapter 306. Have a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
Mr. Beaton?
So we, after negotiations, we're bringing 7% increase to the classified salary schedule, 4% off schedule payment to be paid before December 31st, and no changes to the health premiums. For the first year, we'll have an estimated expense of $2,946,922.49. And we are able to afford this. We're bringing this to you for approval.
Any questions, comments? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. L43, proposed agreement, AB 1200 slash 2756 with Barstow Education Association. Can I have a motion?
Is this also, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, one's for CSEA and then the second one's for BEA.
So,
Oh.
yeah, I had seen the other two, I didn't. We'll have to pull that one as well.
Yeah, we're not having quorum.
Okay, we're gonna pull that item and then bring it back to,
I'm sorry?
next meeting.
Motion to table it, because we can't pull it, you already adopted the agenda.
We have a motion to table the item.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to table that item.
Second.
Okay. That motion is, that item is tabled.
Sorry, I thought I had them all.
It's okay, it's okay. It was unexpected, Julie Clemmer's absence was unexpected tonight, she fell ill, so
Okay.
we thought we would have a quorum without,
And,
yeah.
okay, let's move to L6A1. Public hearing of provisional internships, PIP, for educators for the year 2023-2024 school year. Can I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Okay,
Mr. Gutierrez, I'm sorry. that
okay,
was-
we're gonna adjourn to a public hearing.
Oh, thank you.
Right? Okay, 5:51. Okay, we're back at 5:52. We've been asked to approve the submission to the state of the said permits pertaining to specific California teaching credential requirements.
Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, thank you. So we did advertise when we have any highly qualified teachers come forth and apply. The teacher listed in this item, it meets the minimum requires for a PIP and understands that she needs to complete the subject matter competency and requirements to move on to the next credential, to be fully credentialed. And this is presented to you for approval tonight.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Let's move on to L6A3, resolution number 7 for the year 2023.
You missed two. 682.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No worries, we got to.
Okay, let's move to L6A2. Public hearing for waiver of educators employed in specific positions not fully meeting California credential requirements for the year 2023, 2024 school year. Can I have a motion, please?
So move.
Second.
Okay.
Public hearing.
And we adjourn. I'm sorry, I keep missing those ones. 5:53 or 54 now. Back at 5:55. We're asked to provide an opportunity for the board to receive input concerning proposed variable term waivers of California education codes for the educators listed covering California credential requirements.
Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ranger. So again, advertising were posted and circulated, and this variable term waiver, this individual teacher is to solve a temporary need. The individual knows and understands that they need to continue to pursue meeting the requirements to continue to be fully credentialed, and this presented to you for approval.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Now, moving to L6A3, resolution number 7 for school year 2023 to 2024, teaching out of their major field of study. Can I hear a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
And then Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, thank you. So under Title V, we are required to present this resolution to the board for approval. The individual in question is working as a teacher on assignment, on special assignment in the CTE program, and we recommend approval.
Just that's for.
Call for vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that passes. We're at items for future board meetings.
No, you've got one more unless I.
No, we pulled it.
We pulled that one. Okay,
We pulled that one, right?
thank you.
Okay, any items for future board meetings? Do we need to go back in closed session?
I believe you do.
Okay.
Well, there was the one right for the classified.
It was pulled. That one was pulled
You
up
pulled
in
it?
the, when you got it on the agenda. It
Oh,
was.
Okay, somebody else did it? Okay, that wasn't,
Yeah,
okay,
no.
all right. Okay.
Okay, we're going back in for a while?
I believe we need to go back in closed session.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Mr. Williams, Dr. Williams, would you mind?
As long as they're not being official mediation.
No,
Specific.
I'd like to see those schools not getting the entire thing for LGS. This